Hey there, and welcome to the brand new episode of our Don't Panic mini series. This week, we are going to look at how to express disagreement. In these 5 to 7 minute videos, you can learn complete expressions with me. Last week, we were talking about expressing agreement. Do you remember that? By the way, I'm Agnes and I'm the academic manager of the language school and an English teacher as well. Why are agreement and disagreement one of the most important expressions to study when you are preparing for your language exam? Because you need to use them in your speaking test a lot. You may talk to the examiner alone about certain topics, or you may take the exam with a partner. Either way, you need to react to what they say. So now I'm going to show you in a few minutes how you can say you disagree with someone. Please listen to me, repeat the sentences, and learn them. So today I brought you some expressions about disagreeing. So saying you disagree mainly in polite ways. Saying you partly agree is part of how you express disagreement. Because expressing disagreement has two types. The first one is when you partly agree with your partner's opinion, but you also want to add your own view. See how you can do this? And please repeat the sentences after me. I agree with much of what you say, but. I see what you mean, but. Yes, but on the other hand, we shouldn't forget about. You have a point there, but. Saying you partly agree in formal expressions. So you can say these in a very sophisticated way. Sophisticated is what you use in business situations or in exam situations. So partly agreeing in a formal situation goes like this. I wouldn't go as far as to say that. There's a lot of truth in what you say, but. Now, let's switch to exam situations where you can only disagree in a polite way. Otherwise, you either offend the examiner or you won't get good marks for your performance. So please pay special attention to disagreeing in a polite way when you are in an exam situation. I'm afraid I don't agree with. I'm afraid I disagree. That's not the way I see it. Actually, I think. Now, in a formal situation, it goes like this. I see things rather differently myself. So it's a much more sophisticated way of saying I disagree. I see things rather differently myself. I'm afraid I can't accept your view. I entirely disagree with. Now let's jump to a friendlier atmosphere and let's talk about impolite disagreement or informal expressions. When you talk to a friend, you can use some of these sentences, but please, you should know they are rather informal. Only use them with good friends. Okay, or in an exam situation when you are one of the friends there and you talk to the examiner maybe or your partner candidate. Nonsense. No way. Never. You must be joking. You can't be serious. So now take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, and now repeat. Let's recap what we have learned so far. So, formal or polite disagreement goes like this. I agree with much of what you say, but. I see what you mean, but. Yes, but on the other hand, we shouldn't forget about. You have a point there, but. I wouldn't go as far as to say that. There's a lot of truth in what you say, but. I'm afraid I don't agree. I'm afraid I disagree. That's not the way I see it. Actually, I think. I see things rather differently myself. I'm afraid I can't accept your view. I entirely disagree. And these are the informal expressions recap. Nonsense. No way. Never. You must be joking. You can't be serious. So today we learned a lot of new ways how to express I disagree. A pro tip for me at the end: practice these expressions in your next English speaking session. What you need to do is choose, like, let's go back, 1, 2, 3 expressions from this lesson and use them in your next speaking session. And if you use them again and again, they will get into your active vocabulary and you can use them more often in your everyday speech. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed these expressions with disagreeing and last week with agreeing. And remember, either you're preparing for your exam or you just want to have clever conversations with English speaking people or international people, you will seem more intelligent in English by using these expressions. How you should learn them, study them together, know when to use them in formal or formal situations, and practice them. Where can you practice these sentences? One and very good option is to use them in your speaking lessons with Don't Panic English. See you soon.